What's happening?
What's going on?
Too tall.
Too short. As
No
you can
mask.
see, fully vaccinated.
Mask off. Future.
Play it for me, Rome.
Yes, sir.
We can't play it because we can't do that. That's copyright. It's copyrighted.
They gonna get us for that.
Yeah.
But if we put this is not our music.
No, not
right,
if.
we can
No,
do that.
it ain't gonna work.
It still ain't gonna work.
No.
Well, you see us.
Yeah. Mask off. We step by step, day by day. That's your trivia for the day.
Sir.
What TV series?
They don't know.
Is that from? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. If you guessed Family Matters,
go ahead.
You got it. All right, y'all. Hey, so I see people upset. People upset about DK Metcalf.
What they upset about?
Saying he's basically they don't like how he's gonna be at this meet to qualify for the Olympic trials.
What are they upset about?
Right. They trying to say track is weak. Well, track looks weak and all of this. They talking noise about he can't do. What does it matter? He gonna get out there and run like everybody else. So just beat him. That's the thing.
Who's hating? Is it the track athletes that's hating? Because I know it is.
Yeah.
I know it is.
Yeah, it is. It is. And they saying there should be standards. There should be a standard for getting in some of these meets. You know, I've seen that. I don't know somebody on Twitter said, y'all go ahead and come for me. I don't remember everybody, man.
We know how it works.
Yeah, I don't remember everybody. But somebody was wanting a standard for it. And here's the deal. If you're an elite athlete, sometimes you get to skip the process. You see guys, elite athletes in their main sport, they get to skip the process and jump over right into the mix with other elite in another elite sport. You see it.
Jordan, Deion.
Yeah, you see
Bo.
it. You see it. That's just the way it is. If Kyler wanted to go play pro baseball right now,
he could go.
He gonna go. That's just if you're elite. If you're elite, you can go. You can just. That's what you get to do. Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
I can't. They mad because they think they gonna lose. He gonna come in that thing and he gonna turn some things around.
But I think the standard is 10.02 to go to the trials.
All right, so then he just got to go out there and run that.
Right.
Like
and if he don't.
So then there's still standards out there. It's
right.
not like he's just
but
going.
But they saying he shouldn't even. They don't like the fact that he can even be in this meet. To get into this meet to see if he qualify for the, but the Olympics I thought was just like Joe Schmo can go out for the Olympics and represent. You just representing your country.
That's
what we just assume that the best of the best are already the pro athletes, which that's the case 99.999% of the time. But you taking the person that is in the 1%. In his sport,
they hating on DK Metcalf.
Yeah, they just
he want to go and run.
They feel like he shouldn't be able to. There's always There's always been this friction between football and track. So a lot of football guys, they obviously ran track. A lot of them ran track. A lot of track guys probably didn't necessarily play football.
Yeah.
But a lot of the football guys did run track, and so and speed is a part of the game. So there's always gonna be this friction. Oh man, stop comparing them to him, stop doing this, all of that. So
I ain't even know all of this was going on, man.
Yeah, it's going on.
Let them go out there and run.
Yeah, just
like you said, just beat them.
Right.
Just beat them that way. Once you beat them, it's like, say, bro, this ain't your lane.
And here's the deal. Nah, don't. What happens when you and him both don't hit the standard? Both of y'all. So if both of y'all don't hit the standard, then what do? Hey, Ron, you tell him he can check the roof. He can go ahead and check it. But if nobody hits the standard, then what do we do? What do we do then?
Then y'all both in the same boat.
So for me, I think just go out there and compete.
That's it. That's just a bunch of fluff. That's just a bunch of fluff.
Sometimes on that side.
You know what I mean? DK, have you seen DK?
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But it's usually on that wall.
Yeah. I know y'all seen him track down Buddy from the Cardinals.
Right.
Like, if that man feel like he can go out there and compete, I'll tell you this. He's not going out there just because. He's going out there because he really feels like he can go out there and do something.
I'm going to tell you something. If that boy hit the standard,
then what do you say? Then what? What you going to say now? You can't say nothing.
Because I'm going to tell you right now.
He going to hit it.
No, I'm going to tell you right now.
He going to hit it. Too.
Now, I know there's a big difference between like a 10-4 and a 10-0. But I'm guessing he's running sub 10-3 at least.
For him to even be
I'm gonna say he must have got timed.
That's what I'm saying.
He must have gotten timed close to the standard. Maybe in the 10-1 range.
Something that said, okay, maybe I can get out there.
Maybe in the 10-1 range.
He not just going off of the cuff. No.
So like I said, don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't ever hate the player. You know, because then that makes you look weak. It makes you look
piss.
Weak. Yeah. What you call it?
Snail piss.
Weaker than snail piss. Weaker than snail piss. Oh my goodness. Never. No snail pee. Goodness.
Or just improve your game.
Right.
Improve your game. That way you ain't, we get out there regardless who out here. I already know what I'm going to do.
I don't know. It's always a little interesting. You know, track, but I do on the same token feel like, oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Here's what I think needs to happen with track, man. I would love to see this. First of all, track needs, excuse my ignorance, I just thought of it, but does track have, you know how you have the NFLPA, CFLPA, NBA, the Players Association? Does track have a runners association where athletes are represented, where they have like a collective bargaining agreement, like to set pay scales and set some standards? Y'all want, do they have that?
I don't know.
And my thing is, this is what I would love. I would love to see a track pro league.
Like a season almost.
Oh,
yes.
Man, but I think because track is it's so like universal, like you go running like in other countries, you over in Rome or Italy or whatever, you run over there, you come back over here. Then you're in Lithuania, then you're in Jamaica, then you in the States, you're in Boston, you're in Oregon. I think because of that, it's so much world travel with track. I think that
it'll be hard to just hone. I mean, if every country just had
but that's the Olympics.
Had their own league in the country.
Right. You could do that. You could do that. Every country, whatever, you kind of figure it out. Or you just go area, because some countries are smaller. So maybe they create a team, they combine a few countries. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, man, what about a league to where like Texas had a track league, or Houston had if Texas is so big, you could bring Houston, Dallas, and Austin together or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you had teams to where they can compete, we can get more money into it. Have some, I don't know. I'm just trying to think about a track league. What do you think about that? Having a track league. I know you have world championships every 2 years, Olympics every 4 years. You got your Diamond League races, things like that. I don't know. I would like to see that because
so you do a track league and then you have
Playoff.
like a playoff.
Playoffs.
Now, do you make it to where whoever
team-
wins the league represents the country?
I'm saying
In the Olympics?
Well, no. The Olympics, you keep it the same because Olympics every 4 years. I'm saying World Championships is every 2 years. So those
in between.
in betweens, why can't we have some leagues? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just trying to think about how to get more representation, more of a voice for the track athletes. Because I feel like there's a huge drop off in pay.
Tremendous.
Like, it's just crazy, like how some athletes are getting paid this. Some guys have been pros for 10 years and still competing at a high level. And they make it in the World Championships, going to the Olympics, whatever the case may be. I feel like they should be getting vet pay.
Yeah.
Like, if I've been in the game this long, I should get some veteran league minimum pay.
That's true. That's true. So they must not have a PA.
I wonder is it because the race is so fast and short? A lot of times they don't get as much face time. They don't get as much camera time. The 100, I mean, you talking 10, 9 or 10 seconds, and then they done. You know what I'm saying? Is that the deal when it comes to more pay, more respect, more, TV deals, more endorsement, more, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to think about the money around track.
Yeah, I know, but I think like you said, like if there was a more of a league and that league had more TV deals for people to be able, because we don't see everything. We don't see.
I know you got to catch a track meet, like
you know what I mean?
The track schedule.
So like if you ask your regular person, like, name 3 track athletes. Current. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know you saying. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't even current. He ain't running.
And he's not even, and he's done. But there aren't those like household names. But I think it's because what you just said, that FaceTime.
Yeah.
We don't see those people.
Yeah.
We don't see them running. Sometimes people don't see those athletes run until the Olympics.
Yeah. Right.
You know
and a
what
lot
I mean?
of times, and even talking to Shane, he was like, a lot of people don't even know. I did not know until I started training Shane about the World Championships.
I didn't know about that.
I was like, what? I was like, okay, so I know we got pro meets every year, but are we just getting ready for the Olympics every year? It's like, nah, like, I didn't know anything about the Pan American Games.
None of that.
Games.
And that's what I thought. I thought they just working and getting ready for the Olympics.
I'm like, 4 years.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, Jesus.
It's crazy.
You know now. Yeah, I think it's that FaceTime, man. There aren't those household names.
I think track, if y'all don't have it, we need to get a association.
Mm-hmm. Players, the athletes need to come together.
Yeah. Get your runners association.
Stand your ground too.
Yeah, I don't know what we need to do for track, but I don't know. We need to do something. We need more from track or from the association, man. And it's just crazy. You can be one of the fastest people in the world. And I'm not talking about the fastest person. I'm talking about when you're ranked in the top 50
in the world,
20 in the world in a track event. You're one of the fastest people in the world. Talk about the percentages on that. Now, and then that, and if a person like that is having to think about money,
how?
Somebody that's in the top 20, top 10 in the world in a track event is having to think about money?
We got to look at that.
What is going on?
We got to look at that.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Do you think if you in the top 10 in your event in track in the world, should you be a millionaire? Absolutely. Come on, y'all. A couple $100,000 ain't even a whole bunch of money. I'm relatively speaking, but I'm relatively speaking from a different viewpoint. Come on.
When they get paid, they get paid from the race.
Yeah, in a sense, you got meat. You make money from meats. Depending on your contract, they got take care of travel, things like that. But sometimes, if I'm understanding right, there's sometimes if you, let's say, you travel right, and you don't place in the top 3, you could be in the hole while you traveling in a pro race in another country because you done paid for travel, but you ain't made enough money to cover your travel.
Now the contract is
it's an endorsement.
Is an endorsement contract.
It ain't with track or it's an endorsement.
So it's not
they don't have a
league contract.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. You ain't getting paid from a team or a league. You're getting paid from
your endorsement. And then that endorsement just kind of depends on how they view you.
Exactly. How they view the people that ain't even in the sport. You see how it's messed up? You see what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me somebody, not a coach, not a strength coach, a sprint coach, the actual whoever coaching a team, whatever the case may be, they're not deciding to pay for the athlete.
Right.
Somebody sitting up the marketing junk and setting up from one of the, one of the brands is setting up
it's a brand.
The athlete's pay.
That's what's messed up. The athlete's pay.
That's what's messed up about it.
Yes. That's all I wanted to bring up.
That's what's messed up about it.
Yeah, we got to do better in track, man. We got it everywhere else, every other sport.
Yeah, we got to figure that out.
Every other sport.
We do. We need to figure that out. Yeah, I don't know. We gotta figure something out with that. But yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave y'all with that. Y'all tell us what y'all think we should do with this whole track situation. What should we do with that? If you in the top 10 in your event, you should be a millionaire, man.
You shouldn't be worrying about nothing.
Worry about money. Hey, I gotta love you and leave you though.
Hey, subscribe. Turn on your notifications.
Hashtag.
Ask a hashtag.
Hashtag. Ass Sauce Twins. Holla at you now.
What will you sacrifice to be great?